Once again, it's that time of the year, and a new iPhone is out, and the people that really want to get one, they have gotten one, and the people that are still contemplating, maybe they might get it for Christmas or something, but it's all good, right? So after using the iPhone 12 Pro Max for about a week now, I want to put out this video and talk about how I feel about this phone. Now, I'm a big fan of iPhones. I recently started using, how you call it, Android phones, but yeah, I'm still, trying to get the vibe right, but they're not really working with me because it's very, very different. How the Apple iOS operates is super different from how the Android iOS operates. And for me personally, I might just want to switch completely to, how to call it, to Android if they had a better iOS. But I kind of feel like if you have any other Android device, it's still going to be the same, regardless of the phone you're using. If it's a Huawei, if it's a Samsung, if it's OnePlus, whatever it is, it's still the same phone, right? But with iPhone, you get a whole different vibe, especially when you've been with the culture from day one, right? So today we're gonna do a comparison between the how'd you call it, the 11 Pro Max and 12 Pro Max. But obviously, this is still my favorite phone. I don't know what's gonna make me stop using the 10X Max, but this is my favorite phone. This is what I use every single day. When I'm going outside, this is what I take with me. I take these two phones with me, but these ones, basically, I just keep them in the house. Actually, they're not very useful to me. I just got them because, I just want to see how, like, they feel and, use it for a while and, just get the whole vibe about the phone. But the problem is these things are very expensive, and if you're not really using it, I just suggest that how'd you call it? I just suggest that you just get one of these ones, right? And every year you can just switch it up for a new one. But for me, I feel like this is more like a phone than that one. So if I only have to get one, because I actually went to the Apple shop, I wanted to switch this one out for, how'd you call it? I wanted to switch this one out for, how'd you call it? For the 11 Pro Max. But I found out that this one, it's because of how rounded the whole thing looks, it's still more special and endearing to my heart than this one. So to completely lose this one and just get this one, I was not with the vibe. So what happened was I had to get both the phones, right? So I had to buy this one and use it alongside this for a few days and see what I was going to decide. Now, top 5 reasons why I got the new, how'd you call it, the new 12 Pro Max is because this is 128 GB, right? Because I'm not really going to use this phone, and I live in China, so WeChat is big. So if you're seeing WeChat messages on my phone, it's nothing new, right? Now, the thing with this phone is the screen is a little bit larger than that one. That's the first reason why I copped this one as well, right? So if you look at if you check out the screen, you can tell that this is the 12 Pro Max, this 11 Pro Max. So if you want to do a direct comparison, we can also have the, how'd you call it, the 11 Pro Max in addition to it, and you can tell that the screen of the 11 Pro, or the 10X Max may be slightly smaller or maybe the same as the screen on the, how'd you call it, on the 11 Pro Max. But when you come over to the 12 Pro Max, it's relatively larger. So that's one reason why I copped it. Now the second reason why I got it is because of this color, right? Now check out this Pacific blue color. I'm not hyping up the product for Apple to enjoy anything. All I'm just saying is this is how I feel about the phone, right? So the second reason why I got it is because the phone is just beautiful, right? And I remember when this new color first came out, I was really hyped up about the color. So I think I got this one because of the color as well. Because before I used to get the gold iPhones, and when the 11 Pro Max came out, and they had this beautiful color, I just jumped on this color train. And this year, they just hit me with the new Pacific blue. So the second reason why I actually got this phone is because the color is beautiful. Now the third reason is because this is a throwback, right? This thing throws me back to when iPhone 5, iPhone 4 first came out. I got one iPhone 5 in my box right now, and I just took it out and I was looking at the whole thing and I was like, wow, this is really a throwback. Because they look completely the same, except for the back and, a few other places that are a little bit different, right? Now the third reason why I got this one is finally I got a dope phone that can fit on my need, and I don't have to waste nothing. So I got the 128 GB. Let me try to open it up. I've been eating a lot of chocolate lately. Right, so let's check out the about, right? So if you go over here, the plugs iPhone, blah, 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 12 Pro Max, right? So finally, I got a phone that I really love. That's just 128 GB, right? Because usually when you get these 256 GBs, the year is going to end and you haven't even gone through half of that. I take a lot of pictures, but after I get home, I take out the ones that I really like. The rest, I just delete everything instantly, right? So for me, I feel like this is a perfect fit for anybody if you want to cop one of these phones. And last year they had 64 GB on these ones. I think 64 GB is a fucking waste of time, because you're going to take a few pictures and the whole thing is just filled up. And now you're going to have to start deleting pictures before you can get new ones on the phone. But with 128 has always been a standard. From iPhone 7, this has always been a standard, and it's never going to go away, right? So this is perfect, especially for a phone. If you're buying a laptop, you can get something like 512, 256, but for a phone, this is perfect, right? Now, another reason is also about the camera bump and this, lighter that it put over here. I just want to see what the tech is all about, so I copped it also because of this reason. And finally, another reason why I got this phone is because it's super fast comparatively, right? Now, I went to the Apple shop, played with this phone for a little bit, and I was like, hey, you know what? I'm not going to switch this out. I'm just going to get a new one, right? So I told them I wanted to get a new one. They said, like, it's a big waste because what am I going to do with the phone? But I found out that this one, even though it's really fast, but this one is super fast, right? Like, I don't know if anybody can tell the difference, but if you go to the Apple shop and you put your phones side by side, you can tell the difference. Like, this one is fast, but this one is super fast. The phone is really, really, really fast, right? So I remember when I first got home, I just, I transferred all my pictures from my old phone to the new phone, just trying to get it filled up so that I could just check out to see if, if the phone was going to slow down. But I did not see any glitches. It was still working perfectly, right? So I don't know. If you want to get one of these phones, man, I reckon that at this point in time, I reckon that you just go in for the iPhone 12 Pro Max, and the price, especially here in China, it's worth it, It's worth it. Now, I did not get this because of 5G, because I never really use my cellular. I'm always on Wi-Fi. It's China. Wi-Fi is obviously free. You don't pay nothing for Wi-Fi. And I'm saying it again. We don't pay nothing. We pay zero for Wi-Fi in China. So I got all my devices on the Wi-Fi, and it's completely free. I don't have to pay anything at the end of the month. All I have to do is I just have to keep my phone number active. And I just have like 1, 2, 3 phone numbers. This one has a local phone number. This is just on roaming. That's why you still see the 中国联通 over here. Like 中国联通. You're also going to see that over here on this one as well, and that one as well. But this phone is on roaming, right? Because obviously I'm not from China. I was not born in China. This is my roaming number, right? But it's still dope. Everything still works perfectly. It's still nice. So if you're getting one, man, I reckon that at this point in time, you're just going for the Pacific Blue 128 GB iPhone 12 Pro Max. Is the best option that you can find out there, right? So I'm gonna end my video over here. If you have any questions, you can put them in in the comment section. If you want me to do more videos, you can tell me. If you want me to quit making videos, you can also tell me. But fuck you even before you told me about that.